Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be having a look at the latest patch from PESedit.com, patch 2.0, which brings a lot of new features that we weren't able to get because of some compatibility issues, but finally everything has been sorted out. So just to show you guys here, version 1.04, which does include the new gameplay update patch, and then the data pack 2.0. So let's quickly get into the edit mode. I'm also going to be showing a match as well and giving you my thoughts about has the gameplay really changed. So first things first, we have a couple of new teams that they've added. PES Edit, Rubin Kazan, Spartak Moscow, Fenerbahce, Dynamo Kiev. There's also 800 plus new faces, new kits for the likes of 1860 Munich, Colombia, Denmark, Everton, France, Germany, etc. New boots, and then fixed a few players. So we'll quickly look here at some of the faces that obviously were included by Konami. Unfortunately, you can't use file loader, so the likes of Szczesny here is not as good as the one I did have, as I had to delete file loader as it's not compatible with PES Edit's patch. But you know, it's a little price to pay. But you know, Sanya looks good there. Kieran Gibbs looks not bad. Ramsey, you know, it's much better than the default. Flamini's not too bad. Özil really hasn't changed. Walcott, Wilshere, it's not too bad. Olivier Giroud. And even the subs now looking a lot better. How they really should have looked when the game first came out. No question. So we're just going to go really through the main kind of teams real quick. Peter Cech, John Terry, Cahill looks pretty nice. Ivanovic, Ashley Cole, Lampard. Still Lampard, his nose looks like a little arse on the end of his nose, doesn't it? I don't know what quite they were thinking there. Ramirez looks pretty good. Schürrle. Hazard has that evil look about him. Oscar, there's a huge hair. And Samuel Eto'o, Schwarzer, David Luiz with that spider-like hair. Azpilicueta looks pretty good. So overall, you know, the faces have been improved quite a bit from the default. I mean, let's be honest. I want to have a look at Berbatov, actually, real quick here. We'll go through the list. Richardson's not bad. Parker, it's pretty good. Brian Ruiz, Dimitar Berbatov. There you go. A little bit better than he was. If we remember back when I first did a video of the PES Edit when it was default. Oh dear, oh dear. He looked absolutely... Rita there, kind of looks like Elvis Presley almost, like with that hairstyle, but definitely the faces have been improved. Let's have a look at Man United. They're already pretty solid anyway. Vidic, Ferdinand, Evra, Michael Carrick, these are all pretty much the same. Valencia, yeah, it's kind of alright. He has actually a better one lurking around online. Wayne Rooney still needs some hair. Johnny Evans looks pretty good. Smalling, Raphael. Some of these, I don't know if that's... I think that Raphael obviously is from PES Edit, I think. A couple of these are. But overall, yeah, you know, most of the faces are good. I'm not going to go through all these teams. It's just too many to have a look at. But we're going to get back into some gameplay, and I'll be back in just a sec with some Brazil against Argentina. So we have some Argentina versus Brazil action. Now this is the new 1.04 patch, updated gameplay. Really the first or second time I've got my hands on it, and me giving you my thoughts about has it really changed a whole much, or a whole bunch, from a launch date. Have a quick look at some of the faces here. And I'm also going to talk a little bit about PES 2014 overall and what needs to be done, I feel, for next year's version, which it has to be on next gen. I mean, it's as simple as that. And it has to be good. It really does, because FIFA 14 on next gen I rather enjoyed. And I will be picking that up Christmas Day, so hopefully after New Year's, or I think I'll be getting it around New Year's actually, I will be showing you guys lots of gameplay for FIFA 14 on the PS4. But yeah, there's no question, you know, PES does look good. It's a very nice looking game. The faces are modelled rather nicely, and I think they have a huge step up for next year. On next gen, I think they can look, of course, even better. Hopefully they'll have a proper 3D crowd. Well, I think the crowd's pretty good now, even on current gen, or last gen, whatever gen you want to call it. Little Messi there looking minute. That looks very good. Now let's get into the game. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to be playing as Brazil. And this is just a 5-minute game. It's a real quick matchup. I don't want to make it long. I don't want to drag it out. But I just want to get a feel of, is this any different? We shall see. It seems a little bit quicker. Here is the big man Hulk looking to come forward. I'm going to have a go from here. Why not? That wasn't a bad effort, actually. The shooting is meant to be a little bit improved. We'll have to find out. That's going to take a bit of time to get used to, I feel. It's not just going to happen straight away. Oscar, no one's picking him up there. Shooting is just something that's going to take its time. We're playing on Superstar difficulty. I still don't think Superstar is hard enough. You know, I've had people come in my videos saying that I'm not playing on Superstar. I am. I don't play on anything less. It's as simple as that. But Superstar is not hard enough. And that is the problem. The AI aren't smart enough. And I think Konami have to keep updating this game. It's as simple as that. Because whatever they update in PES 2014, they can easily transfer over to PES 2015 or next gen or whatever. I mean, if this is going to be the last gameplay patch that they release, then that is pretty awful, to be honest with you. If they're just going to release data packs that honestly no one really cares about, because I'm not worried about 10 new boots. I'm worried about the gameplay being enhanced. The AI fixed. What they really needed to tone down was the goalies from long range, but they don't seem to have done that, apparently. People still can't really score from outside the box, which is unacceptable in my eyes. Do a bit of tricks here from Hulk. Oh, look at that. Skinned him, but didn't keep it on. Have the goalies been fixed? We'll find out as well when I continue my Master League campaign, because I've had some pretty dreadful goalkeeping from De Gea and a few other players. See what we can do here. Montilo, Higuain, and Sharano, long ball over the top. I would just like I just want a challenge. It's as simple as that. When you play Pro Evo, here's Messi. Let's see what he can do for the strike. When you play Pro Evo, you want a challenge, and that's the thing I remember back in the day, when the game was simply sublime and FIFA was nowhere near it. PES was a real challenge and was just known for being real difficult to get used to. But once you learnt the learning curve, it was an absolute dream to play. Go on, Gustavo is going to smash that one through there. Chip this one through towards Oscar. I want to try and get the ball with Hulk and have a real smash at it from long range, but it's just a short game, so I'm not sure how much time we're going to have here. Here's Neymar. Come on, Neymar. See what you got, son. Once again, though, look, that AI not closing down. And that, to be honest with you, that's easier scored than the last batch. Neymar smashes it in, but having a look at that, that's awful AI, to be honest with you. Just watch here. No one goes to him. Just runs away. The defender just... Then they finally start coming. Then they stop. Then they come. And then, well, to be honest with you, the finish was rubbish as well. Straight down the middle. I actually think pre-patch that wouldn't have gone in. That would have been a comfortable save for the goalie. So there we have it. I mean, it's a little bit more responsive, I feel. But having a look at that, not particularly happy with the goalkeeping there, or the defending from the AI. I don't understand Konami's logic and how they create a football game and release, you know, this is an unfinished game. It's as simple as that. Yes, I enjoy playing it, I'm not going to lie, but it is unfinished. What I feel happened at Konami's headquarters was they were told, look, oh, here's a chance, could get one right back here. Oh, that's a nice goal. A little bit of venom on that strike as well. Higuain banging it home. So that's a little bit better. You know, the ball came back into the mix here. Messi lays it inside towards Higuain. Takes one touch. And that's a convincing finish. But as I was saying, before Higuain rudely interrupted me, and that's half-time. But what happened at Konami, obviously, was, look, we have a set deadline. We have to get this game out by the end of September, whether it's finished or not. And the producer or whoever maybe said, look, the game isn't finished, but we're going to have to release it. You know, the faces are no way near up to scratch. The gameplay has a lot of problems. You know, the goalies are superhuman from close range. Sorry, from the long range. And when it comes to close range, they almost have half a brain. So they had to release it, because if they didn't release the game in September, they probably would have lost money and everything else. But they should have waited. I mean, they should have just waited till December. I would have happily been fine waiting till December if they produced an unbelievable football game. No question. Higuain's gone in the book. Is this really a yellow card? Not a whole lot happening there. Referees are another thing. Terrible. Terrible. You guys often don't really hear my impressions of PES because, you know, I commentate on games and that's that. But, you know, as much as I enjoy playing the game, there is an abundance amount of problems. I mean, the game has problems in and out. It has its good points and then it has a ton of bad points. And Konami need to fix them this year, so that when PES 2015 comes out, it's just a case of tweaking the code. If they continue to update the game throughout the course of the year, and they fix the goalies, they fix the AI, they made it tougher, they fixed the referees, then when PES 2015 comes out, we already know that the gameplay's solid, and we're just going to see more teams, more updated graphics, hopefully more stadiums. I think that's a big must next year as well. The stadium editor needs to come back. Simple as that. There was no licensing issues with the stadium. That's all baloney, to be honest with you. The problem was they didn't have time to implement it. It's as simple as that. They ran out of time to do a lot of things, as you can tell. Master League was half-assed. Become a Legend needs a little bit of a rehash, and what they need to really do for Become a Legend is, as Messi, I'm getting absolutely outplayed here. I'm kind of talking and playing, as you can tell, I'm all over the place. But Become a Legend needs to be like NBA 2K14 on the PS4. If anyone's seen that, it's got its own story, cutscenes. It would be absolutely immense if they added something like that for Become a Legend next year. Is it going to happen? Of course not. They've got a lot more things to do before that will ever even get on their to-do list. But it needs to be done. Fred's offside. We'll have to see. There's a lot of things that people want to see. But with a whole new engine, as you've seen, they've literally had to start everything from scratch. So we've now got hardly any stadiums. Game modes have been stripped down. And it's a shame. It's a real shame. But we can only hope and pray that next year we see some sort of a drastic change. You know, off the pitch as well as on the pitch. Anyway, I don't know if the gameplay's a little bit better, maybe. A little bit more responsive. The first goal was kind of terrible, but Higuain's finish was nice. But we'll have to find out as I progress through the Master League to really tell if this patch has changed anything more. I haven't played very well here. If I'm being honest with you, it's kind of talking and playing doesn't often work out too well. Final few seconds. Anyway, there it is, guys. That is some PES Edit Patch 2.0. The link will be in the description, if I remember. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's a whole bunch of new things. They've added teams, faces, and everything else. If you have a problem installing it, let me know, because you have to kind of do a few things. And you can also head over to the PES Edit forum, where they will help you out very kindly as well. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Rate, comment, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.